You are now watching Mugen TV Game Reviews.
Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Tommie Taco and today I'll be reviewing the beautiful and well-crafted JRPG, I Am Setsuna. In this review I'll be covering the story, the gameplay, and the overall experience you can expect to have when playing. I Am Setsuna takes place on a beautiful snow-covered world where monsters roam the landscape and the only way to drive them back is by offering a sacrifice. You start out as a masked mercenary who is given the task of killing one such sacrifice, named Setsuna. After discovering her, however, you quickly find yourself as her bodyguard, leading her and her party out into the world to aid her on her pilgrimage to help calm the monsters that roam the land. You find yourself having a strange sense of deja vu. It's because the story takes a number out of Final Fantasy X's book, which isn't at all bad, enticing on its own while also paying homage to another great JRPG. The world is beautifully well crafted and fun to explore, leaving tidbits of information all across the realm that helps you understand even more about the planet and its inhabitants. There are many moments in the game that can evoke an emotional response if you let them, which also helps drive home the feeling of caring for the main characters as you guide them to the end of their journey. If you've played games like Chrono Trigger, then you'll feel right at home with the gameplay and combat systems. With the way your characters and enemies slightly move about the battlefield as you attack and use your skills, it is definitely a familiar and welcome feeling. The developers do a wonderful job of explaining how the combat system works and how to use various skills and team techniques to best your enemies. There's a fun mechanic in the game where you can mix and match certain combat techniques to form a type of team-up attack that can help you do massive damage to your enemies as well as boost and heal your party members. The system is fun and engaging, however I found myself avoiding certain moves due to them feeling vastly overpowered and leaving the game without much of a challenge. Post-battle rewards offer you items to help you make better and more powerful techniques, and some items can only be obtained by using certain commands and abilities in battle, which can make the rewards that much more of a surprise. So if there's one item in particular that you are looking for, I recommend that you look for a guide to help point you in the right direction. With so many weapons to choose from, each one having their own unique abilities and stats, it really makes you think about what you should equip before going into each battle. Each weapon can also be leveled up to become more powerful, so if you like something in particular, you can still use it for a majority of the game. No JRPG would be complete without many bosses and puzzles to solve along the way, and I Am Setsuna is no exception. Even after finishing the main story, I found myself continually exploring the world, making sure to do all the quests that would lead me to the ultimate weapons so that I could take on even more powerful bosses that the game has to offer. The music also helps suck you in, but not as much as you'd like, as there seems to not be very much diversity, which can hurt the game and overall experience. That's not to say the music is bad, because it isn't. It just leaves you wanting something a little bit more and can sometimes feel repetitive. I Am Setsuna is a wonderfully well-crafted game that shows a lot of respect for the genre and its beginnings. Nostalgia is Tokyo RPG Factory's greatest weapon here, as they seem to wield it very well by giving fans of the genre a beautiful new landscape to explore, while also giving them moments that remind them of the good old days. The story and gameplay are solid, and you can lose yourself in this game for hours on end, with not only the main story but also the exploration that you are sure to do on the side. While there are loose ends in certain parts of the story, and also combinations in the combat that can make the game a little too easy, it doesn't take away from the overall experience you will have while playing. I Am Setsuna is an absolute must-buy for fans of the genre, and for those who are new to the JRPG scene.